Hello everyone. Today we will start second chapter inverse trigonometric function of class 12 मैथमेटिक्स। इस चैप्टर में हम सबसे पहले इंट्रोडक्शन इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन की डेफिनेशन, देन उसके डोमेन और रेंज, देन उसकी कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज, कुछ फॉर्मूलेस के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। और ये चैप्टर आपके क्लास 12 में जो CBSE बोर्ड एग्ज़ाम है उसमें एक क्वेश्चन बड़ा 4 नंबर का लगभग 99% पूछा जाता है। ओके, और मैं आपको इस चैप्टर के लास्ट में इसमें जो बोर्ड के क्वेश्चंस हैं उसका मैं आपको एक सीरीज दूंगा, ठीक है, और हम डेली उसके प्रॉब्लम को डिस्कस भी करेंगे। सो आज हम इसका इंट्रोडक्शन करते हैं। सबसे पहले हम जानते हैं इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन, जैसा कि नाम से स्पष्ट है, तो पहले हम थोड़ा सा फंक्शन के बारे में बात कर लेते हैं। फर्स्ट चैप्टर में आपने फंक्शन के बारे में क्या पढ़ रखा है? इनवर्स ऑफ फंक्शन f denoted by f inverse exists if f is 1 1 and on 2. There are many functions which are not 1 1 on 2 or both, and hence we cannot talk of their inverse. In class 11 we studied about trigonometric function, and we all know that trigonometric functions are not 1 1 and on 2 function in their natural domain. In this chapter we shall study about the restriction on domain and range. This line is very important. We shall study about the restrictions on domain and range of trigonometric functions which ensure the existence of their inverse and observe their behavior through the graphical representation. Besides some elementary properties, also we will discuss the inverse trigonometric function. जहाँ तक इसके यूज की बात है, हम कैलकुलस जो है इंटीग्रल कैलकुलस के अंदर कुछ इंटीग्रल को डिफाइन करने में inverse trigonometric function काम आता है। And more broadly, the concept of inverse trigonometric function is also used in science and engineering. Okay, now basic concept. In class 11, we studied trigonometric function which are defined as follows. Sine function, we know domain and range. Domain real number, set of real number, and range -1 to 1. Close interval. Cosine function, domain real number, and range -1 to 1, close interval, means all the values lying between -1 and 1, including -1 and 1. Similarly, tangent function, cotangent function, secant function and cosecant function. सबके डोमेन और रेंज आपकी स्क्रीन पर है। ओके, नाउ we have also learned in chapter 1 that if f function x to y such that fx equal to y is 1 1 and on 2. Remember, if f defined from set x to set y such that fx equal to y, means x is object and fx is image, x belongs to x and certainly fx belongs to y. Okay, this function has to 1 1 and onto, then we can define a unique function g from y to x such that gy equal to x, where x belongs to x and y equal to fx belongs to y. Here the domain of g is range of f, means domain of g is y, set y, and range of f is also set of y, c, and range of d, range of g means set x equal to domain of function f, or domain of f क्या है x. The function g is called the inverse of f and denoted by f inverse. Further, g is also 1 1 and on 2, and inverse of g is f, such that g inverse equal to, since g equal to f inverse, so f inverse of inverse equal to f, so g inverse equal to f. So आपने जब फर्स्ट चैप्टर में गॉफ और फॉग, कंपोजिशन ऑफ फंक्शन पढ़ा था, तो उसमें फॉग और गॉफ, ठीक है, गॉफ इक्वल टू आई एक्स एंड फॉग इक्वल टू आई वाई। सो उसी तरीके से यहाँ पर सी, ये देखिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, एफ इनवर्स ओ एफ एक्स इक्वल टू क्या हो जाएगा, एफ इनवर्स एफ एक्स, एंड एफ एक्स ऊपर, अब देखिए एफ एक्स इक्वल टू क्या है, वाई, सो एफ एक्स इक्वल टू वाई, सो एफ इनवर्स वाई and f inverse y equal to x. So f inverse o f x equal to x. Similarly, f o f inverse y equal to, we can easily see 1. Since the domain of sine function is a set of all real number and range is close interval -1 to 1. Okay, now in this natural domain, sign is not 1 1 and onto function. Now if we restrict the domain, we are on the very important part of this chapter. Okay, if we restrict the domain to -pi/2 to pi/2, then it becomes 1 1 and onto with range -1 to 1. Actually, sine function restricted to any of the interval -3 pi/2 to -pi/2, -pi/2 to pi/2, pi/2 to 3 pi/2 is 1 1 and its range is -1 1. We can therefore define the inverse of sine function in each of these interval. We denote the inverse of sine function by sine inverse. The sine inverse is a function whose domain is -1 to 1 and range could be any interval -3 pi/2 to -pi/2, -pi/2 pi/2 or pi/2 3 pi/2 and so on. Corresponding to each such interval, we get a branch of function sine inverse. The branch with range -pi/2 to pi/2 is called principal value branch, where other interval as range give different branch of sine inverse. When we refer to function sine inverse, we take its function whose domain is -1 to 1 and range is -pi/2 to pi/2 in the principal value domain. So we write sine inverse -1 to 1, -1 1 close interval to -pi/2 to pi/2. So here -1 1 domain and -pi/2 to pi/2 range. From definition of inverse function it follows sin of sin inverse x क्या होगा x. See, आपने ऊपर ये देखिए, ये ऊपर क्या प्रूव किया है, f इनवर्स ओ एफ एक्स इक्वल टू एक्स. सो f की जगह हम अगर साइन पुट कर दें, f की जगह साइन पुट कर दें तो f इनवर्स क्या हो जाएगा, साइन इनवर्स. तो इस तरीके से हम ये बहुत आसानी से प्रूव कर सकते हैं साइन ऑफ साइन इनवर्स x इक्वल टू x, because sine and sine inverse are reciprocal function. If -1 less than equal to x less than equal to 1 and sine inverse sin x equal to x, if -pi/2 x less than equal to pi/2. In other words, y equal to sin inverse x, then sin y equal to x. Okay, now remark, y equal to fx is invertible function, then x equal to f inverse y. Thus, the graph of sine inverse function can be obtained from the graph of original function by interchanging x axis and y axis. थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए, सिंपल सी बात है, अगर आपको sin x का ग्राफ आता है तो उसमें x एक्सिस को और y एक्सिस को इंटरचेंज कर दीजिए. ओके, सो इसका मतलब ये हुआ, if AB is point on the graph of sine function, then BA becomes the corresponding point on the graph of inverse of sine function. Thus, the graph of function y equal to sin inverse x can be obtained from the graph of y equal to sin x by interchanging x and y axis. The graph of y equal to sin x and y equal to sin inverse x are given in the following figure. See, figure 2.11, this is the graph of sin x, you know very well. Then figure 2.1 second, this is the graph of sin inverse x. Okay, now if we combine this graph in figure 2.13, so this figure goes like, so here y equal to x is the line of symmetry between two curves. Okay, like the sine function, the cosine function is a function whose domain is real number and range is -1 to 1. So definitely cosine function is also not 1 1 and onto function in their natural domain. So if we restrict the domain of cosine function to 0 to pi, then it becomes 1 1 and onto with the range -1 1. Actually, cosine function restricted to any of the interval -pi to 0, 0 to pi, pi to 2 pi, etc. is bijective with range as -1 1. We can therefore define the inverse of cosine function in each of these intervals. We denote the inverse of cosine function by cos inverse. Thus, cos inverse is a function whose domain is -1 1 and range is could be any of the interval -pi to 0, 0 to pi, pi to 2. Corresponding to